Well, what do you know? 4 Loki versus ISO8D. This is going to be the first war on the new map, and it just so happens to be two titans of clickbait going head to head with our respective alliances. We've actually tried to set this up before, or at least the leaders of our alliances thought it'd be fun to kind of face off against each other. We tried a couple of times, I believe, and it just didn't seem to work out. We were. This is back when both alliances were lower rated too. I think both of us were around maybe like 2,400 or something like that. So yeah, we've both improved quite a bit since then, but it just never seemed to work out before. And this time it just happened totally by accident. We must have just queued up at the exact same time, it seems. So right away, I want to explain that I don't know what I'm doing on this new map. I haven't looked at it at all. The first day when the new patch hit, I was basically just doing 5.3 and then playing Arena. I didn't really care too much about the new map, but I knew I was going to be taking this the center path here. So we'll get to see what this path looks like. So I'm just going to go ahead and start running down this path. I see some Mystic champions right off the bat, of course, right? So I'm not sure who to expect here, but I'm thinking this is going to be Magic, Mordo, Dormammu, Juggernaut, something like that. It's got power gain and there's the Pessimist, Optimist nodes. So I'm going to go ahead and boost up here since, I want to have a good showing on this first war, especially going up against Seatin's alliance. Sadly, I know he's traveling, so, I didn't want to do any kind of like trash talking or anything like that. I'll wait till he's back home and then maybe we can go all out and have some good banter on Twitter or something like that. But yeah, I knew he was traveling. Anyway, first node up here is going to be against Mordo. And I'm not too concerned, although, boom, hits me with the Astral Evade there. Luckily, I actually block it. I didn't even know you could do that. I didn't know you could block the damage portion of the Astral Evade, so I didn't end up taking that much damage. Could have been much worse. And right there, Mystic Dispersion, was not controlling his power well enough. I probably attacked into him while he's blocking one a few too many times. And he gets the SP3. It doesn't do all that much damage, but still kind of annoying. And then I do take a bunch of blocking damage here. Trying to play it a little bit safe since I already kind of messed up a bunch. And I do go ahead and finish him off with the SP2. So not the cleanest fight, definitely filled with a few mistakes. We did have a week off of Alliance War, not using that as an excuse, but I haven't fought Mordo with Mystic Dispersion in a while, so it's gonna take a little bit of time to get reused to Alliance Wars, a little bit rusty. So next node up here is Mutant, and if this was the old Alliance War, I would 100% be expecting a Nightcrawler here. It's 200 health and attack plus an extra 100 health, heal, block, kinetic reactor. And I don't even know why I bothered looking at the profile, just out of habit, I guess. This new map, though, it's still Nightcrawler. Okay. Well, no big deal. Nightcrawler, I've got the class advantage and everything. Should not be too big of a problem. This guy can be a real pain if he starts doing any of that stutter stepping stuff that you guys have seen in a previous Alliance War. But he's not doing it here. He's playing nice and aggressively. His attacks are very easy, very predictable. So yeah, not too big of a problem to land these parries and get off these safe attacks. I do attack one too many times there, and he could have blasted me right there. That was his opening, but luckily he did not do that. Aside from that one kind of over-aggressive play on my part, I'm attacking into him 3 times while he's stunned, 1 extra time, and then backing away. Whenever he's not stunned and I have an opening, I attack 1 time and then just back away. So. Nightcrawler, he's not too bad if you can get him in that kind of pattern, as long as he's playing nicely. I don't even bother ever trying to change his stance unless I'm starting to get pushed back against the wall, or maybe if he's stun immune or something like that. But otherwise, I don't even bother trying to switch his stance, and the fight goes pretty well. I don't lose much health at all, and in this case, suicides did help me out because. I didn't really have to use any specials there, so the only damage I took really was from that little bit of chip damage. Now, I cannot say the same for this next fight, and this next fight might not go so well. 200% attack and health, 100% health, energy attack increase, energy resistance, and pessimist as well. So some decent nodes here, nothing too crazy, but you know, all these guys have a bunch of HP. Luckily, it's only 4 stars I'm going up against, though, so it's really not too big of a deal. Now, I back out here because I'm trying to decide who I want to use in this fight, and to do so, I want to see what the rest of these nodes look like. This next node up, it's got heal block, but it's only on special attacks, so I'm not worried about that. I'm just going to go in with Gwenpool. You know, I'm worried about having suicides and heal block, basically. The final node that I'm going to check here with Matty Fresh's name on it, I should have scrolled because this is actually a stun immune node, but I didn't realize it at the time. The last node down there was stun immune. And if I knew that it was stun immune, I would have saved vision for that last node. But because of that, because of not seeing vision there, I'm sorry, not seeing the stun immune, I'm going to go with vision for this fight. Because I'm thinking, yeah, I could just, you know, if it's Dormammu or something like that, I'm expecting to see Dormammu, and if it's Dormammu, I'd rather power control. It's not Dormammu, it is Mordo again, and this time I'm going to make such a big mistake right here. Boom. I tried to intercept, actually, but yeah, my reactions were very slow. Very slow. It was just, like, it was just barely enough time to drop my block guard, pretty much. So yeah, huge mistake. I lose almost all of my entire life just from that 1 5-hit combo. And now I've got to power control him, which is going to take a little bit more damage from me with recoil. So I got to play this you know, as well as I can for the end here. I don't know what happened there. I don't know why I didn't go back in and attack. I think I tried to, but for whatever reason, you know, the controls just weren't working for me. I almost pushed him to an SP3 there. Get very lucky that I don't with you know, the Mystic Dispersion. So yeah, I should have some synthesis energy hit me. Yeah, there we go. So now I've got some energy. Now I can power burn him. So now I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable again. Gonna go ahead and drain him here. Does quite a bit of damage. And yeah, just gonna try to finish this out as best I can. Gonna need to intercept here to avoid that block damage. And I was hoping that power burn was gonna be enough. It was not even close. Luckily, he throws a heavy attack, and I'm able to close it out without dying. Now, in the previous Alliance War system, I still would have been pretty happy with that because I didn't give up a death. But in the new system, if I died, whatever, it doesn't really matter. It's it kind of takes away some of the fun of that feeling of like, yeah, I did it without dying at least. Like, even though I screwed up, at least I didn't die. Here, it's just like, oh, well, whatever. Now, here's one of my biggest problems about the new Alliance War. I'm out of energy already. Like, what the hell, man? Why do these teleporters cost energy? I really hate that they cost energy. So anyway, I come back with you know, a few hours later with some energy. Gonna continue on my path here. And next node up here is this science node, and I'm expecting to see Spider-Man here. Because if we take a look at the nodes one more time here, first off, again, I don't know why I'm even looking at the profile. There's no reason. But I see that heal block, and I see power gain. He's got a lot of health and attack, 250% attack, 300% health. He's got 50% power gain. I'm thinking Spider-Man is definitely going to be on this node. I'm going to be eating a lot of web shots here. But if I got the class advantage, at least the attack will be reduced a little bit. And, you know, with Gwenpool, I should be able to take him down pretty quick. But it ends up being Electro. And Electro, I'm not really that concerned about. Like, he's got a lot of health, so I'm going to lose a lot of damage with the static shock or whatever it's called for this guy. But the bleeds are definitely helping me out here. I do not have deep wounds, otherwise it would have been much easier. I don't know what happened there. I tried to do a 5-hit combo in my special, and yeah, the last hit just didn't land before my special. That happens sometimes. It's pretty annoying. I don't know if I would consider it a bug or not, but it's just very annoying when that happens. But luckily I don't get too punished for it. I do end up losing a little bit of health that I otherwise would not have lost, but at the end of the day, not that big of a deal. Alright, so I gotta wait for this node to be cleared out. It's weird, man. Like, the linked node thing, you'd think it's, you know, they said it was better, and for a lot of nodes I'm sure it is, but for this path in particular, I had to wait a very long time for this linked node to be cleared. It's on the left-hand side. Like, the entire path has to be cleared out before this one is open, pretty much. So, pretty annoying, actually. This node has bleed, enhanced abilities, stun immunity, 200% attack and health, and you know, an extra 100% health on there. So this guy's going to be stacked in terms of health. I'm expecting to see Dormammu or Juggernaut, and it is Dormammu. And like I said, if I knew this had stun immune beforehand, I would have saved Vision for this node, because Vision against Dormammu is my best option. Vision is also better against Juggernaut too, so like next time I'm definitely going to be saving Vision. I'm getting a lot of times here where you're going to see some kind of weirdness out of me where, you know, I don't do a medium attack, it ends up being like a light attack or something. You'll see it with Iceman and spoiler, I'm actually going to die here and come back in with Vision. But this fight actually starts out really well. You can see I have him down. I already took away like a third of his life or something, and I'm barely touched at this point. Now I've got dexterity buff on me, and that means, yep, there goes the degeneration, and now my health is just going to start getting eaten away. He also ends up clipping me there with his super extra long attacks. For whatever reason, Dormammu just has the longest stretch of an attack after his first opening attack. Even if you dash back, you end up still getting hit by it. Kind of stupid, in my opinion, but yeah, it's just the way it is, I guess. He throws one special one attack there, and I'm trying to get him to throw another one, and yeah, he's just not cooperating all that well for me. I've got dexterity again, which means, yep, there goes the degen, and yeah, this degen is not fun. I end up popping my special 3 here just because I was backed so far in the corner. I thought I was going to get nailed by a heavy attack, and I didn't want that to happen. So figured might as well just pop the special 3, have to deal with dodging his special 2. I've already got degen on me though, so what the hell, I might as well dodge it instead of just eating the block damage. And I'm just going to try to do whatever damage I can before this degeneration finishes me off, but I already know it's going to finish me off here. So yeah, just trying to do whatever I possibly can. Degen one final time, and I'm out. So yeah, most of the damage dealt to me was that degeneration from Dormammu. It's pretty hard to avoid it. I can avoid it a lot better if I'm using Vision and I could play a bit more aggressively. So that's why I really like to save Vision for this fight. Otherwise, Iceman would not be that bad of an option for Dormammu, considering you can kind of just push him to an SP3 and then just absorb that damage. But I am going to come back in here with Vision. Unfortunately, because of my misplays against Mordo earlier, I am going to have to pop some potions. And I'm trying to decide how many potions I want to pop. If this was the old system, I would have actually popped a level 4 health potion and maybe a level 3 health potion on top of that to not give away any kills. But because it's the new system, I'm just going to pop 2 of these, 2 of the level 3s. And just go back in. If I die, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Which is why I think the new system actually saves on items, but it's still not as fun. But anyway, back in here, and I'm just going to power burn. I'm not too worried about the recoil damage. I don't know what happened there. It kind of bugged out. I don't know how he got that evasion on me. So yeah, now I don't have any HP left, and I'm just going to throw my special 2 here just to do whatever damage I can. Because like I said, it doesn't matter if I die. If the deaths actually counted, I would have tried to evade back and intercept and see if I could finish it off, but that didn't matter. At the end of the day, I died. New system, pretty lame, but yeah, I'm gonna take advantage of it while it's here at least. I hope it gets changed, but I'm gonna take advantage of it while it's here, and just go back in with Gwenpool. Same thing. Even if I die with Gwenpool here, it doesn't matter. It feels like nothing matters in the new Alliance War. Just making it feel very, very bland, very blah. But yeah, gonna come back in here with Gwenpool with my little bit of HP. It has the bleed node and everything on it too, so yeah, I knew I was gonna die quick, so I just try to get a couple attacks in, and I do, and Dormammu's down. And that's gonna be the last fight out of me for this Alliance War. I was kind of standing by to see if I was needed for the mini boss or the boss or anything like that, but yeah, it wasn't necessary. Cameron over here ended up taking down the mini boss, and then I think it was a collective effort against the boss. Actually, was sleeping when the boss itself was taken down. But yeah, overall, as far as the war results go, you can see it ticking away here. We explored 98%, and 3, 2, 1. Who was victorious? It was for Loki. The thing is, though, ISO8D, they could have 100% cleared. We could have 100% cleared. They could have 100% cleared. I just think that both alliances probably just didn't even care. If it was the old Alliance War system, we probably would have made this a much closer Alliance War. It probably would have been a lot more interesting. maybe there would have been some more trash talk in there just to spice it up a little bit. But the new Alliance War system, it didn't matter. Like I just got that vibe from them, like they didn't care either, and most of the people in my alliance probably just didn't care as well. I was trying to check DJ Reyes' profile there to see if the MVP thing was there, but I didn't see it. There's of course the bugged rewards there. Should I grab that 2 billion gold? Probably not. I do kind of I like this. I like how they showed like the, you know, the results here at the end. I think this is really cool. It's one of the few good things I like about the new Alliance War system. I do like that they're at least trying to change it up with the diversity, but yeah, there's a ton of other things that I need to make a separate video about to address, because there's a lot of problems in this Alliance War that, you know, I'm hoping that Kabam will, you know, kind of change as they get the feedback from the community. But in any case, guys, that is going to do it for this first Alliance War. ISO8D. I'm sure we're gonna come across each other again. This wasn't a real war, man. This was just kind of like a warm-up, I guess. Maybe next time we'll have like an actual war and plenty of trash talk and all that stuff. But in any case, guys, that is gonna do it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.